wished you could just know what your client is thinking without having to ask? Hi, I'm Kylie from Privyr, and like you, I'm not a mind reader. But today, I'm gonna show you how to track your file views on WhatsApp using Privyr. You can gain so much insight from being able to understand when and how your client is viewing the materials you send them. If you're in any kind of high-end sales role, you're probably sending files and content to your clients to showcase your products and services. Privyr helps you track when your clients view those files, how many times they open it, and even how long they've spent looking at it. That gives you a huge advantage because you can tell if your client is interested in buying even before they've said anything. Privyr also auto-personalizes the file with your client's name and your branding, so you look super professional with very little extra effort. With just a few taps on your phone, Privyr works with WhatsApp, iMessage, email, and other messaging apps. But for this video, we're just going to use WhatsApp examples. So let's get into how to send and track a file with one client. Open the Privyr app and make sure you're logged into your account. If you don't have a Privyr account, it only takes 30 seconds to go to privyr.com and create an account. It's super easy and also free. The first time you log in, you might see this prompt for you to select and connect your lead sources so that you can receive new leads instantly from your phone. If you're generating leads on Facebook, Google Forms, a website, or other platforms, you can connect them right here. It's super easy and takes under a minute. Or you can skip it and come back to it later. Then go to your Files tab if you're not already there by tapping Content and then Files. And this is where you can manage, send, and track your files in Privyr. Select the file you want to send. If the file isn't in there yet, tap the Upload button in the bottom right-hand corner and upload the file from your phone. Otherwise, just choose the file from the list in the app. So I'm gonna pick this one, and then I'm gonna tap Share with Client at the bottom of the screen. This will pull up your client list. Choose an existing client or add a client by tapping the plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner. We are going to choose this client, and once you've chosen your client, you can reveal the template message that you're sending with your file. Remember, it's always good to send over your file with some context about what's in it. This message is auto-personalized with my lead's name, and it tells them a little bit about the file and what's in it. You can edit this message by tapping on it and typing, but this looks perfect to me. So I'm going to come down here where it says send via WhatsApp. If you want to send through another channel, tap the button to the left, and that's where you can see more options like SMS and email. So now it's automatically switched to WhatsApp. It opens a chat with the lead and loads the auto-personalized file and message. Make sure to let the preview image load before you press send. This should only take a few seconds at most. And this way your client will see a preview of your really nicely designed file. I hit send and there it is in the chat. Right here, personalized with the preview image. Now when the client opens it, I'll get a real-time notification. It'll look something like this. But for now, head back to Privyr for the success screen, and you'll see a line letting you know that the app can send you a reminder for when to follow up with your lead. You can change this timing with one tap, with options for tomorrow, 3 days from now, 1 week, 1 month from now, or a custom timer date. At that date and time, Privyr will send a notification to me. I can tap it and check on the client. And from there, I can see how they're viewing the file, or send an auto-personalized follow-up message while the file is fresh in their mind. Tap at the upper right-hand corner to take you back to your file page. You can see a summary of all of the details and actions related to that file. You have the option to preview the file to see what your client sees when they see the file. The part that says that client name will be auto-personalized with your lead's name. Here's an example of what it will look like to them. And that personal touch helps your client feel a connection with you, and like this file is really just for them. Tap the X in the upper left-hand corner to go back to the previous screen. This is your sharing history. It shows you information on all of the clients you've shared this file with and how they've interacted with it. You can tap on any of these categories below to view a list of clients with more details and options available. As a demo, I'm going to take you into Total Shared. This is all the clients you've shared the file with. You can see there's some people listed here, and you can tap into those to get even more details. What you're probably going to pay most attention to is this section which says high potential clients. These are the people who are opening your files and viewing them multiple times. You see listed all the people who viewed in the last 7 days, as well as multiple times. These are the clients you want to give extra attention to. Maybe follow up a little bit more often. You're more likely to land a sale if they've engaged with your content recently and repeatedly. And when you get that real-time notification that your client is looking at your content, you can tap on that notification and view that client's timeline with more detail. To view all of the activity happening with your clients, go to Clients. Your list shows the clients in order of the date added, with the most recently added at the top. Tap on a client to view their details. You can see here there's a timeline with all of your clients' activities. All files and content sent through Privyr are trackable, and they'll give you real-time alerts whenever your leads and clients view them. So here you can see when we sent the file, when the client last opened it, how many times they viewed it for, and how long they viewed it for. Tap this entry to pull up some options. Show detailed view stats takes you to this page where you can see each individual instance when they opened your file, how long they viewed it for, and the device that they viewed it on. So here you can see this person is opening the file on their mobile and desktop. They're viewing it for a long time. It probably means they're super interested. If you want to follow up with your client or send another message to them, you can use the quick response option to choose a template message, file, or page to send to your client. Just tap, select a message, and choose send via WhatsApp or the messaging app of your choice. Content will be auto-personalized. Another thing you can do from your client list is go to groups, and there is a group set up in your Privyr app that says recently active clients. You can go in there and concentrate on those people who are interacting with your content and are probably closer to buying. And just like that, you've learned how to send a file through Privyr. Now, sending a single file to a single client is only the beginning of the things that you can do with the Privyr app. Privyr has features that help you bulk send auto-personalized files and customize your app if you're sending a lot of files to a lot of people or groups of people. It also has link customization and branding options, as well as ways to coordinate and collaborate with your content on a team. We talk about this in upcoming videos, so make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you don't miss out on how to make file sharing and tracking even easier with Privyr. We'll also show you how to talk to a client when you're using this feature so you come across as knowledgeable but not creepy. Privyr has so many features that help you turn your leads into clients right from your phone. So check out our other content to find out about those features. Like this video, comment below with your thoughts and questions, and make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you don't miss a single tip you can use to increase your sales. Or better yet, download the Privyr app using the link in the description below and start increasing your sales right now. I'm Kylie from Privyr. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.